you sure? Are you positive?
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
All right, a little bit of confusion there to start. Who was on the play, who was on the draw or something. But we're underway. Flooded Strand for Ronald and Arishidan Port for Greg.
Yep.
Mox Diamond discarding Glacial Chasm.
I was the last match. What were the last match? Not my planes.
Yes, you're playing.
Why am I planes?
Because I'm mean like that.
Urza's Saga for Greg. Gets a counter.
Go. Still tell your planes.
Tapping planes on upkeep. Using the Mox Diamond, not the Saga. What's more? I'm curious. Lands players and Depths players and Mox Diamond players in the chat and then in the comments. Would you rather tap Urza's Saga there or Mox Diamond there? I would think you'd rather have the Mox Diamond open for any color. You can represent potential crop rotation or something. What do I know? We'll see what the YouTube comments think. SF makes a good point. Mox Diamond tapping lands with dice in them is very annoying. That's a good point. We didn't think of that. MTG Banding just took a match in our Webcam Legacy League and is moving on to the finals to face Side Norna.
I mean, you did say it, right?
Saga up to 2. Wasteland the play there. Mox Diamond was exiled by Prismatic Ending. Here's Teferi Time Raveler targeting Urza Saga. Create a construct in response. There's the incorrect construct token, which then gets Prismatic Ending, thank goodness. Didn't want to look at that for too long. Here's Urza Saga again. Tapping Port. Hex Parasite.
Counters, right? Okay.
Reveal. Remove counter.
And kills Teferi with it. Oh man, I just spit, didn't I? Whoops. Swords to Plowshares on the Hex Parasite. And another Teferi. See a Force of Negation in hand for Ronald. There's a Saga back again. Plus Teferi pass. All right, Wasteland on the plateau. Port on island on end step. Okay. There's another Wasteland. Saga up to 2 now. See, a Supreme Verdict was drawn for Ronald. There is a construct. Ooh, the Supreme Verdict might be really good. Making another construct. Ouch. The Supreme Verdict's going to be amazing. Popping Urza Saga now. There's a Saga sacking trigger to find Expedition map. Now attacking Teferi, and we're going to see a Supreme Verdict. Ronald draws. Brainstorm. Prismatic ending on the map. And pass. MTG Banning says, you know things are going sideways for lands when your opponent has more lands than you do. Yeah, that's a good point. This is Basic Island. Tapping 4 now. Jace the Mind Sculptor, pretty good. Immediately looking at the top card. It's a Nurturing Peatland, I believe. Which goes to the bottom. Activating Teferi to draw a card, bouncing nothing. There's a Mox Diamond. Force a Negation, pitching Supreme Verdict. Ouch. Wasteland the play. Wasting the Tundra. Port on an island. Jace, Fate Seal. One in the bottom. I didn't get to see what it was. Ponder. Light from the Loam. All right, gets back 3 cards. Jace Fate Seal again. Life from the Loam. Leaves it on top. Not really relevant. Narset. Days Undoing. Ouch. See Force, Brainstorm, Days Undoing. The cards in hand currently for Ronald. Greg will choose to dredge. Punishing Fire, Loam, and Wooded Foothills go into the graveyard. Crop rotation, sacrificing Wasteland, floating a mana. Force pitching Brainstorm, and that's game. Game 1 goes to Ronald. One card on the bottom for Greg. Wasteland the play. Mox Diamond. Discarding Ghost Quarter. Sphere of Resistance.
Everything costs 1 more, right?
Yep.
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 Yeah, 1 card.
Exploration.
Yep.
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 Expiration.
Go.
No more land drops. MTG Banning pointing out in the chat. No more land drops. Not even the next turn. Ronald fetches an island. Yeah, this is not a great start with Sphere on the table for Greg. You don't want to cast Sphere and then miss land drops with lands.
gonna shuffle that, play line, and pass.
Shuffle, draw, play Prismatic Vista, and pass.
That's a sick joke.
Is Dark Depths.
I guess I got a mulligan, but I don't know.
Drew the card off Ponder, drew the card for turn. Tapping 2 now for Brainstorm, which costs additional. Looks like Meltdown was drawn. Snapcaster was drawn.
One card in hand?
Well, I'm trying to figure out which cards could potentially be shuffled away here. Doesn't have another land drop, it looks like. Looks like 8 cards in hand now for Ronald. I see a Blood Moon in there as well, it seems.
No.
Surgical is in there.
Go to discard.
Discard Teferi Time Raveler. Meltdown does seem pretty brutal right now, I agree. Ronald fetching. Ooh, you see a Ruination in the deck. I love that Ruination is getting some legacy play right now. That card is awesome. For so long, it was like $1, right? Wasn't like Ruination like a forgotten card up until like 3 months ago? 6 months ago? Maybe it was a couple of dollars because it was in Commander. I don't really know. It must be a Commander card, actually. I'd be surprised if people don't play that. I think it was even printed in a Commander set. Ruination, that is. Well, taking a look at this Meltdown in hand, trying to figure out what to do with it.
Tell me about it.
If I say X is 2, if I say X is 1 and pay the additional 1, it doesn't count, right? It would still be X equals 1.
Good question.
Because the X is 1, and I'm paying an additional
Right,
tax.
right, right.
Yeah,
It's-
X, right?
Still one.
Yeah, okay.
It's still
Yeah,
one.
That's, I was
It's
sitting
not-
there
it's
and I'm
not
like,
like
it's not like
converting.
Dahlia or
It's-
Prismatic
it's
because
not
that
like
just
Prismatic.
that just checks the color that you're
Yeah,
spending.
yeah.
That's all. I was sitting there, I'm like, I don't think this works how I want it to work. So in that case,
Ponder's good.
All right, so a Meltdown is in hand. Ronald wasn't sure if it works. Where if you pay additional cost, does that add to X? It does not. You have to set X, pay that, and then pay any additional costs. So the spell kind of costs red X 1. Life from the Loam now targeting Ghost Quarter. This Ghost Quarter looks relevant now. Force pitching Snapcaster, which costs 1 more. Back to Ronald now, who can potentially cast this Meltdown and blow up Sphere and Mox Diamond. Greg has not made many land drops. Blood Moon or Meltdown? Okay, it'll be Meltdown first. Thinking about what to pay for X. Huh? Just gonna do it for 1. Okay. Passing the turn. Ronald not minding keeping the Sphere in play. Stage. Well, that happened. Yeah. Cast a shatter basically on that Mox Diamond. Oh, we see another meltdown in hand for Ronald, actually. There's another one, so. But now Thespian Stage Dark Depths combo is threatening. Here's a Blood Moon, and I think we're going to see a Marit Lage get created in response, right? This didn't work out for Ronald. We're going to game 3.
Cool.
Thespian Stage was pretty good there. Well,
5,
I thought Ronald had that game.
7.
Guess I was wrong.
I think I gotta keep this.
Just one card,
Put
right?
back. Go. Oh, what's that thing? Spellbomb?
Pyrite Spellbomb.
Thespian Stage?
Thespian Stage. Mox Diamond.
Nope. You have how many cards in there? 3. I'll pull it over.
Discarding Yavimaya.
Good.
Brainstorm.
Attack. 6. Make a land draw. Pass turn.
Island for Ronald.
No card.
Pass. Dark Depths for Greg. Pass. Marit Lage threatening here. Doesn't look like Ronald has a way to deal with it in hand. If I'm not mistaken, he doesn't have a Swords to Plowshares. Also doesn't have a white mana current. Oh, Caracas is something. Caracas is something.
No cards in here?
Blood Moon. All right, so a good situation here, it turns out, for Ronald. Blood Moon on the stack, Caracas in play. The Dark Depths is already on the battlefield, so it has 10 ice counters. So removing Blood Moon later doesn't create a Marit Lage necessarily. Greg thinking about activating here? Can't be right. With Caracas on the board.
That kinda sucks. So to make it just goes away. If I don't do it. That makes it forest?
Okay, so the stage is copying Forest. Blood Moon resolves. Wasting since 1989. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Dark Depths taps and plays a Hex Parasite.
Go.
Passing the turn. Meltdown X is 1. It's pretty good.
Sack draw card?
Sack Pyrite Spellbomb to draw a card. Parasite and Diamond to the graveyard. Expiration. Grove of the Burn Willows, Yavimaya.
Flipper Wiz?
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Flipper Wiz?
Getting red blasted.
Move to my yes to get this back search again. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Force pitching Brainstorm to counter the red blast.
Okay, fine.
Fate Sealing with Jace. Looks like a Punishing Fire on top. I think you put that on the bottom. Leaves it on top. I guess he can't get it back, so
So you use 4 already.
maybe it was fine to leave on top actually. Never mind.
Oh.
Ponder for Ronald.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fate Seal. Leaves it on top. Yeah, Russian and Pizza makes a good point. Only worry is beside you now, every other card can be left on top. Alright, well, one card just got put on the bottom. Shadow Spear. Peatland Pass. Activating Jace up to 11, passing. And Greg will scoop. That's match. Ronald gets there. Ronald wins the match.